All right. Good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Got too many things going on in here. Lots going on in here. Goldie is going to give some shorts potentially very soon, which I don't want to miss. So I'm going to fire up Zoom here, and we'll look to get straight in. Let me just invite the guys in on Zoom. Just worked a night shift. Good man. Good grind. On the grind. Took some gold buys today, which you guys would have seen before, which I'll show you. Only about 20 minutes ago or so. Yeah, up 200 and short, nice. Yeah, shorts are looking good. These are buys I've taken earlier today. Taking a bunch of these buys here on gold. But my main play today is looking for these shorts. And I'll show you guys why in a second. Once we got everyone in. Looking for the overall sells on gold. Which we'll get into. We will get into the sells. Just gonna wait till everyone joins on Discord. Get the Zoom guys in. You guys on YouTube, if you're enjoying and going to enjoy today's stream, appreciate if you guys can drop a little like. We'll get more people joining these live streams again after the break. It's good to be back on. One from the UK. Good morning, man. Yeah, where is everyone from? Where's everyone tuning in from? A bit of everywhere. You got someone from one person from the UK. Not bad. Not bad at all. Belgium, nice. Australia, good man. UK. Cali, USA, very nice, man. Very nice. It's one place I want to visit for sure. Estonia, UK, Canada. Wow, 2 people from Canada. Look at that, it's amazing. We're going worldwide on these streams. Seattle, nice. California again. Well, hopefully, you got a couple of people from the same places here, so Texas, Kenya, very nice, very nice. So hopefully, create a little community here, and one day we'll be able to have meetups in all these places. South Africa, very nice. Atlanta, nice. Sydney, nice. Perth, Boston, nice, nice, nice. Literally all over the world. That's insane. There's only 64 of us in here, and we're absolutely worldwide out of all of us. Out of all the 64 in here, which is amazing. That's awesome. The more we build this community, the more I will start visiting your guys' places, and we'll be doing meetups and stuff like that. So, I'm excited to see these grow more. All right, let me get the guys in on Zoom here. Cool. Good morning, Zoom guys. Morning, everyone. I'll bring you guys to this screen first. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm watching this high time frame close here on gold because I am seeing if we can get some shorts.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
Good, man. Where is everyone? Everyone joining? People still tuning in. 4 hours double bottom. Yep. Sydney, nice. Still in longs from 24.33. Yep, nice. I'll break it all down for you guys in a second. What time is it? 56. So wait 2 more minutes. We'll start the analysis at 7 for the Zoom guys joining in. Let's start on the high time frame here on gold. I need to actually switch this screen over. I'll do that tomorrow. Because I don't have my key levels on here on gold. More people joining the Zoom. All right, let me start the recording.
Recording in progress.
Hello from Hobart. Hey man, what's going on? Good morning. Everyone tuning in this morning. Now we do have some news today. Back at the towards 1:30 London time. 1:30 London time. We got news coming out, but we're pretty good until then. We're pretty good until that news comes out. Cold and wet here. It's actually sunny here today. Sunny. It's cold. It's cool. I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's cool. But it's sunny, so it's good. It's quite nice. I don't mind a bit of cool weather as long as it's not, as long as it's not raining. It's quite a nice change after being in Vietnam and Singapore, crazy heat. Okay, cool. What time is it? 58. Yeah, cool. Let's start doing it all. In a long position for gold. I'm not in longs anymore. I was in some long scalps. But I'm not in longs anymore. I'm looking for some potential downside here on gold. So we'll start breaking it down. I think everyone's pretty much in. Let me have a look. Not in the waiting room. If they join, that's all good. We'll get started. It's 58 past. So having a look at gold here. Now, we are... Let me just see where we are here. We are coming very, very close to these all-time highs. And although I do believe these all-time highs are going to be broken soon, I do think we need to pull back. I think gold needs to see a pullback as long as we hold below intraday levels. I could really see gold pulling back down to these levels before seeing that push into all-time highs. Or you may grab the highs and then start to have the pullback. That's also an option. But overall, I am looking for gold to start to pull back and start to correct back down into these levels. That doesn't mean we just start shorting for no reason. We need to see if the lower time frame makes sense. You can kind of see here yesterday on gold, we had these 2 equal highs that we mentioned on our Monday call, that we get that bottom wick. We're going to be buying up into that, and you've wicked out them highs very nice. The daily never closed above that resistance, and you start to find some very nice resistance. You don't really have much of a bottom wick on this current daily either. So to me, this daily could roll over at any point. Could you re-grab yesterday's highs? Yes, that's possible. I'm definitely open to that as a possibility. So we'll drop down to 4 hour here on gold. So this is yesterday's high. This is all-time highs. We should bring these closer a little bit. Why did that just do that? Don't do that. There we go. One more joining the Zoom. Cool. And you can kind of see, look at this 4 hour. Like, to me, you did break above this resistance here. You retested it twice and pushed up. But if gold's going to see this real big move up, to me, you need to re-grab these lows more. You need to re-grab these lows more before seeing that push. And there is still the possibility of gold coming back down to test these Friday lows as well. Because you never really, when you had this big massive breakout here, you never really retested any of these lows. And I do believe, I think we saw it yesterday, there's a big trend line coming up as well. So a lot of people will be buying this trend line. If a lot of people are buying this trend line, where's their stops going to be? Likely below this low here, which is that Friday low. And as soon as you start breaking that low, you're tapping into them highs as well. So possibility of gold having some deep pullbacks. So you can kind of see on this 4 hour here, what did you not really do before this push up? You never really re-grabbed the lows. So to come down and at least grab them, to me is a pretty easy opportunity to play gold into. Little correction before seeing that overall push back up. So that's the 4-hour time on gold. You're currently regrabbing previous 4-hour highs, which is very nice. We've got 3 hours till this 4 hours going to close. Current hourly though is still bullish. We took these longs on gold. Once you grab these two equal lows, I was trying to short into that, didn't get the shorts, got to stop the break even. And then once you grab these lows, held the support. Buys here at 6 a.m. London time were very, very nice. Now this hourly currently has no top wick. So could this start to reflip bullish and re-grab these highs before seeing that overall push back down? Yeah, I don't see why not. What's that? 18 ticks away. If we get a steeper bottom wick, I don't see why that's not a potential play where we could look for gold to come up, re-grab these hourly highs, and then see if we start closing back below these levels, and then looking for the shorts down into these Asia lows as well. You can kind of see Asia, you did have a nice push up. I didn't take these buys here because you didn't really have a bottom wick and you didn't really grab the lows. But once this does close, cool, I can start buying after that. But I don't try and buy this one. I don't really mind missing that one either. So potential shorts down into Asia lows once you re-grab the highs, and them Asia lows also happen to be a perfect double bottom, which I think Alan you mentioned as well. Yeah, if you're looking at that one, yeah, that's the exact one I'm looking at as well. Gold buys yesterday though. Gold buys yesterday. Before I forget, what did we do here? This was our liquidity high from yesterday. We shared this liquidity high yesterday. What did you do? You grabbed the lows, close back bullish. You take buys at 3 p.m. It was a 130 tick move. I think I decided to end US session like around this candle. If I just waited like an extra 20 minutes more, I would have got these whole buys. It was a very, very nice push. It's a very, very nice push. So yeah, we're gonna see if we find some support here. Re-grab these hourly highs. If we can get the longs up into that, amazing. If not, once we grab these highs, I want to be seeing if we can get this dip down on gold. So this was the buys this morning. You had a 30-minute fake out. Let me just change this. You had a 30-minute fake out. You broke below, straight back above. You take buys on gold once that 30-minute closes above. Up into these highs here was about 27 ticks. Very nice. That was the buys we took earlier as well. So now all I really want to see is looking at this 30. It's looking like we may come down, wick out some of these lows, retest these highs, and then see if we can get that bounce back up into needing to re-grab these hourly highs up here. Why does it keep doing that? So that's what we're looking for today. We're looking for potential buys up to grab these highs, and then from anywhere around these regions, we're looking for sells down into here. If the hourly just fakes out and just closes bearish, that's fine. Once we get back below here, we'll take the sells all the way down into here. So we've got two very simple levels. Sells if we get back below here, but as long as we trade above it, we grab some lows, cool. We could be looking for some buys. Looking for some buys on gold. 15 just wick the lows, flip back bullish, instant bottom wick. You don't really want to buy this one because you then have to survive the bottom wick of the next hour. You want to lock in your gains and then re-enter. But look at this 15. This is a pretty nice level here. You grab the 15 lows. You might not need to re-grab that, and you could just start pushing from here. So I'm going to make this... Let me make this chart here. Let me make this one my 15. I'm going to get rid of these positions from earlier. I'm going to make this chart above, which you guys can't see, but I'll be watching it. I'm going to make this chart above my 15, and I'm going to make this one that we're watching the 5, and I'm going to make this one down here the 30. But yeah, that's the outlook today. Like I say, we do have that news later on, which... there is the possibility that news could give some pretty decent pullbacks on gold. Some pretty decent pullbacks today, which would be very nice. You're going to have another trend line that most people will be probably monitoring, something like that. You could come down, bounce into that, have a bounce up, and then spike it out. Remember yesterday in the London session, we spoke about these buys up yesterday as well. We had that trend line coming down from here and said most people would be selling that third touch. That's where you want to be buying up into. There wasn't the cleanest of buying opportunity up into it from what I saw, but you did end up... sorry, what am I talking about? It's not there. It's fucking all the way back. Where was it? What am I on about? Where was our London trend line yesterday? Was it on the 15 maybe? Where was our... I was looking at the wrong one. Where was London yesterday? Oh yeah, here. Sorry, yeah, here. Here was the London trend line we were speaking about yesterday. We were speaking about price coming back up to retouch this trend line. And then once you do tap into this trend line, you see that initial bounce down and then you buy up into it. So that's exactly what we spoke about yesterday on the London session. If you guys did miss it, go back and watch it. We were talking about the longs from down here to come up into this trend line. People jump in shorts. All the retailers short this trend line here, put their stop above here or here, looking for this big play down. And you want to be buying up into that. So London ended up ripping that trend line very, very well. And that's exactly what we spoke about. So it was a very, very nice London move yesterday. But yeah, today's a new day. Just wanted to cover that position. We'll see what we get today. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'll show you guys here the 5 minute, but just remember I am watching the 15 and 30 here as well. Like I say, previous hourly did close bullish. So unless we get like a 30-minute fake out, we can start taking some sells. But I won't be taking sells against that hourly just yet. Remember, keep in mind, previous hourly, morning star closed bullish. So unless we close back below this resistance, if we do, amazing. We get sells because we are grabbing 4-hour highs. But we don't want to jump in that just yet. So let's see. But yeah, that's my outlook today. Yeah, I agree, Sean. Yeah, morning, Corey. Yeah, July has given some amazing opportunities. $106 viewers look like 10K. I wish. Nah, Alad's waiting room. Alad's going straight in the waiting room for that. How do I put him in the waiting room? How long have you been trading for? 6.5, almost 7 years. I've been trading since I was about... I mean, I started to learn trading when I was like around 22, 23. But I wouldn't class that as when I started trading, but that's kind of when I say it's from. I'm 29 now. Start learning towards the end of my uni degree.
Big 30 is coming.
Ugh,
Coming.
don't remind me.
Big 30.
Ugh. It's awful. From what you've been profitable, it took me around 2 to 3 years to gain any sort of consistency. I sucked at trading for over 2 years. Yeah, gradual refinement, Carl. Yep, gradual refinement, man. I mean, I've always traded, not always, but a lot of the way I trade now is because I used to be the one that would get stopped out before the real move all the time. I didn't have anyone to teach me the way that we trade right now. It took me a long time to realize that price will grab highs and lows before having the real move. And like everything I talk about, you know, retail traps, etc. That's because I used to be the one on the wrong side of that. You know, I'd be trying to short this resistance, put my stop loss above this high. I'd get stopped out before the real move will come in. And that was that nice double top that did actually get grabbed. You guys in the community held longs up into, which was a good trade. How many years take it to be profitable? I think I answered that. Is trading your main income? Yeah, most months. Not every month, but most months. Be great if it was every month, but not every month. $15's about to close here in 5 minutes. I won't short before that. But if this 15 does close bearish, we can look for these sells. Remember, we got sells all the way down into here today. But I'm not going to short it just yet, just after the way that hourly closed. I would maybe consider a 15-minute closure, but nothing too crazy just yet. Yo, channel, what's going on, man? Love your honesty, bro. Yeah, absolutely, man. Trading was my only source of income for a very long time, and it was very stressful. I don't recommend it. I recommend to have other things, aside from the markets. No, this is minis, man. Minis. Yeah, look at that. Look at that hunt on. Look at that on gold yesterday. What time is that? 5:30 London time. Look at that. That's absolutely disgusting. That was when I think it was when the Fed was speaking. Ripped the highs one more time. Huge wick down, and then a lovely, lovely sell-off. I was at 5 o'clock London time. So any of you guys who are trading in London, you want to get a scalp when you get home. Look at that. It was an amazing push. Yeah, and then it sideways from what 6:30 to Asian, and then that was a huge rip down.
Yeah, I was on the charts during that and not the dip.
During this,
Yeah, I drove the laptop.
yeah. After that, fucking hell, it's a huge move.
Yeah. Hell of a stop punt, isn't it?
Yeah, insane. 130 tick drop after it as well. It's crazy. Two minutes till there's 15 close on gold. So you have other ventures that bring in your income, but it's possible to use trading to invest in those businesses. Yeah, I have stuff completely outside of trading as well. Nothing to do with community or these YouTube streams. Nothing like that at all. You want to have as many as you can. Even when I was kind of like, starting off in my trading journey, when I quit my job and stuff, I was still doing bits of work on the side as well. Like I was building websites. I've always done digital marketing as well. And that was something that I could always do remotely. Even when you get to a point of like, making, like last month, I had one of my biggest days of the year, which was like a $6,000 day on my live account, showing it all on Instagram as well. Even with that, it's still like, even when you're doing that, you can live off just trading like that alone, but there's still going to be months where you're going to have losing months, and it's going to be very stressful. So it's all well and good to see that, but oh my god, yeah, I can do that and live full time off that. So yeah, you can, but it's going to be stressful in the times where you have months where you have slower months or you have slightly losing months, which is completely normal. Psychological wise, it's going to be tough. So you can live off just trading, but it will take a long time, and I don't advise it. You can do other things. There's so many opportunities to do remote things or do different incomes online these days that it's stupid to just rely on one thing anyway. And there's different ways in trading that you can diversify as well. You could have long-term crypto holds, long-term stock holds, and there's many of ways to diversify in the markets. All your income in trading shouldn't just be from day trading. Like you could have some long-term stocks that cover most of your bills. That's a lot safer. That does you like 10 to 15% a year or something. Yeah, 15's got no top wick, and that's also the hourly open. That's why I'm not shorting this just yet. I'm actually trying to see if we can maybe buy up into that. This is previous hourly highs, maybe needing to re-grab them highs before we see them big sells. Online incomes do you recommend? Just something you're passionate about, to be honest. I did digital marketing for a long time, up until like a few months ago. I haven't done it in a while, but even up to a few months ago, I was still doing some digital marketing business stuff. More incomes, even if they're an extra. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, it's actually a couple of hundred a month. Just my marketing business alone could cover all of my expenses, which is good. You should have that, But just you gotta do something you're passionate about. When I left uni, I went into digital marketing because I thought it would be a pretty chilled job, and I could eventually do it remote, and that was always my goal. And then I eventually did that. And I was like, cool, that will give me more time to focus on trading, etc. That's the only reason I went into digital marketing, is because I knew that it was a job that, you know, digital nomad people did. Now I just picked it up after uni. Sean, I did business of entrepreneurship at university, which, yeah, had nothing to do with it. I kind of fell into it, to be honest. I was just applying for loads of jobs, and my field is SEO. That's the only part of digital marketing I do, or have done. $15 and $30, trying to find some support here on gold. 5 minutes wicking out these lows, holding this level nicely. It's kind of messy in here, but you know, if we maybe get a strong 5 close, you could have a morning star and you could take some longs. Learn SEO without going to school. Oh, loads of places, to be honest, man. There'll be loads of places to learn it. It's actually a very valuable skill to have as well. I didn't do any courses, so I haven't done any online, but I would assume you can find a lot out there. I went into a job with 0 SEO experience. But I've never actually done one online, but I'm sure there's probably some pretty decent ones out there. It's a very good skill to have, you know, if you understand what it actually is and what it means. Some of the clients that I was working for, you know, up until a few months ago, were like some of the biggest hotels in Australia. And if you can go to them and you can be like, you know, look, I can get you ranking top 10 for hotels in Brisbane, you know, it's a very valuable skill to have, and people will pay a lot of money for that. But you have to be good at it. It's 5 minute high, quite nice here. Charts are looking good today, man. Charts are looking good. Looking for some overall sells today on gold, but potential London pullbacks before them sells. 15's just closed, respect and support, but you may re-grab the lows. I kind of want to see this 30 close at least, to be honest. Like how Indian people freelance? Maybe, I'm not sure. SEO is much more in depth than that. Yeah, 30 double bottom. Yeah, I see that, man. I see that. That sounds cool. Yeah, it's good. It's interesting. It's good. It's very good. It's good. It's a very, very, very valuable skill to have. Five minutes not looking too bad here. We're holding this support. You may re-grab these highs and then grab these lows later on. And see how this 5 closes here. It's not looking too bad for some potential longs. Let me get rid of these executions here on the chart. Save. Yeah, he's still got 25 ticks back up into them highs there on gold. See if we get a bit more of a bottom wick on this 5 on gold for some potential longs, because this 30 is also starting to look really nice. This 30's just wicked out previous lows and starting to go long. Yeah, well, we'll do, man. Yep. Futures has no bottom wick here, but the currency does. So I'm not in longs just yet. But yeah, 30's looking really nice. 15 may engulf bullish. Right here, look. Close back above there. We've got fake out bias again. I'm not in these buys just yet though. I didn't get a bottom wick on the futures, but it wasn't much anyway, to be honest. The reason I wanted a little bit more It's just because if you took the buys on this 5-minute flip, which is fine, your stop's around 23 and your target's around 22, so it's just less than a 1-to-1. I would want to see it dip down a little bit more, but you know, even still, we reject from here, you still got buys up into here. If you start rejecting from here, people will be jumping in shorts, and that's where we'll be taking advantage of the longs. 30 here as well, you guys on Zoom. Can you guys on Zoom see it fine when I drag it like that? Does it pause or does it go weird? I'm just dragging it from one chart to another. Does it go weird? You can see it, cool. Cool. We'll do it like this so that you guys can see. I would do it like this, but I think it would look really stupid for you guys viewing it. I think that would look really weird, wouldn't it? I think it would. I think it'd be really too stretched for some people. Yeah, it gets too, I think it gets too small, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna have some nice fake out buys here on gold. This 30 is almost flipping bullish already, which is crazy. 30's looking really nice. So is the 15. See if this next 5 can give us a bit of a steeper bottom wick, and then we can take longs, and then we can risk off maybe these 5 lows instead. A lot of people will be trying to jump in short here. Let's see if we get steeper bottom wick on this 5. You never know, like, you know, could we come back up and retest these areas? Yeah, maybe. 30's trying to flip here, just create a quick top wick. This is the 30 flip. Trading on Friday? Yep, I will be, man, yep. Friday, what's happening on Friday? Anything happen on Friday? No news. That was a very nice bounce of that support area. Rejected, re-grabbed the lows, retested and pushed. That's 7:15. Oh yeah, no, I haven't scheduled them all in, man. Yeah, I will definitely, man. Definitely. Absolutely. If this next 5 could bottom wick and grab the lows, then that'd be great. Hams out. What's going on, man? Welcome back. Euro dollar doing? We'll have a look, man. We can have a look. I just want to see this 5 open on gold. And then we'll have a look. 137 is the record. Nah, record's over 200 actually. Since I took a break, it's gone down a little bit. It's 5 minutes starting to reject here. We may, if we grab these 5 lows here, you know, we can start looking for some longs. I think a lot of people will be trying to short here on gold. Stops above these highs. So if we grab these 5-minute lows, I'm going to put a buy order on this current flip of the 5. Remember, this is the last 5 of the 30 as well. So we would want, if we do get these buys, we want to see this grab the lows and actually close bullish. Because if this 5 doesn't close bullish, the 30 will be closing bearish. Not a huge bearish, but it'll still be closing bearish. Use my link for the first one, but it doesn't work for my second account. Any reason? I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. Should, if you click the link pinned in the chat, it should work for you, man. Pinned to the top. I'm not too sure. I'm not putting this in unless it grabs the lows, just to make it worth it. Futures firms very less to FX. I honestly don't actually know. FX, yeah, FX ones are very expensive. I don't actually don't know why futures are less. But it's better though because it's like, it's not. It's more of a subscription until you pass. So they could work out more if it took you that long to pass. But if you worked it out, I don't know what 100k is on an FX account, but on a futures account that could probably give you like 4 months to do the account, and you still probably pay the same. I guess because on FX, like it's just a one-off payment, and it can take you as long as you want, I believe. Thoughts on oil? Yep, we'll have a look at oil as well. We'll have a look at Euro oil. I've got oil on one of my other charts. I've got Euro futures as well, actually, on this chart up here. It's pushing down quite hard off this trend line where it bounced earlier. 5:30 London time, you grab some highs and flip back bearish. Promo code? There's no promo code, man. It should just be the link should just do it. There you go, grabbing the lows here now on gold. If we start to reject and look like we're going to flip bullish, I'm going to have some buys here in a second. Let me see. Futures is about to flip. This currency isn't flipping just yet. Oh, it's about to flip. How long we got? 3 minutes. 2 minutes till this 30 is going to close. Oh, I don't really want to take us right at the 30 close. I'm not going to put this in just yet. I'm gonna wait for the 30 close personally. I'll drill this up to see how it goes, but with that closed, with 2 minutes away from the 30 close, you may as well just wait for it. Because if you get tagged in and this 30 closes bearish, or even if this 30 doesn't close bearish but it wicks up, well the next 30 is still going to give you a bottom weight before pushing. Well, ideally anyway. So I'm not putting this in yet. But you did just grab the 5 lows and you're starting to reject pretty well. I have been considering actually starting to take longs below these lows. So then if you took the longs below these lows, then you're already pretty much managing risk. You went now. I'm not in man now. I'm gonna wait for the 30 close. Wait for the 30 close. He's grabbing the lows, flipping bullish. If you are in it, you can just risk off the current 5 low, but I'm not in it just yet. I'm gonna wait for this 30 to close. The only reason I didn't take this one is, like I say, because that 30 can bottom wick and it could just either tag you at break even or just stop you out before then you have the next big push. 300 left to hit max loss limit. Nah, keep trading, man. Trade at smaller size. Don't reset it just yet. And before you do reset it, you know, try and reflect on it as well. I love that you can reset futures fab accounts, but it's also very easy to just reset it all the time and just go around in circles. So as long as you know what you've done wrong, then yeah, definitely. But if you got 300 left, you may as well give it a shot. That's a beautiful 30 close there on gold. Let's see if this 5 can give a bottom wick. Retest these levels, and then we'll see if we get these longs here. You got no bottom wick just yet. If you did take this 5-minute flip, you do want to be at break even because this can come down. You also want to be getting a better entry. No, margin call right before I was about to enter a trade. Only 10 into them highs. 15 did close back bullish. Let's see, I may put this in soon. I haven't got anything in just yet. I may put this in soon though. Yeah, commission per trade is about $3 per contract. You'd be risking about 15 ticks here on gold. If we're trying to get this 30 flip. See, look at that. Big 30 rejection, grab the lows, held the support. If this 30 can reflip bullish, we could be in for a good drive. So to me, there's no reason to not put this in. So I'm going to put in a buy on the break of this current 5 on gold. If this 5 can flip bullish and have this nice drive, amazing. I don't see any reason why this trade wouldn't play out other than you continue to range, which if you do, we can easily manage risk below this low. Who was giving me a margin call? Who was that? Remember, the bias is still overall short today on gold. This would just be more of a pullback into the highs before then taking the shorts. So it's not going to be a huge trade, but if it can just be a scalp to grab the highs to then go short, amazing. If this 5 doesn't flip bullish, we'll just cancel and wait. But that 30 close was really nice to me. I think we need to at least grab these highs, which is only, it's only, 10 ticks. I won't secure it 10 ticks, but sometimes you can spike it out more and hit like 20 pretty easy. And if we can lock that in, then from up here you close back below, then you'll go with the overall bias, which is short. So we're still looking for kind of like something like this. And this is the reason I didn't take buys on this 5 minute, because this 30 needs to create that bottom wick. If this 5 minute breaks previous 5 lows, I will cancel the order as well. That's why we put in the buy stops. If it doesn't flip bullish and drive, well then you can just cancel the order. You don't get executed into the trade. But it's not invalid to me just yet, so I'm still happy to keep it open. You break these previous 5 lows, then it will be invalid and I'll delete the buy stop. 15 fake out. This can drive, amazing. If it doesn't, yeah, you're gonna break them 5 lows. You just come very close to it. So yeah, I'm canceling that order. You've just come very, very close to it. So you're just kind of in this little range here now, which is fine. Yeah, no trade, no loss. Absolutely, just delete the order. Whereas if you were trying to buy this bottom wick, you would have just got stopped out. You put in the buy stop, it doesn't matter. And now have a look at this 15 here as well. Close bearish, you broke back above this level. If you reclose back below, we're probably going to create range. And remember, we do have shorts if the hourly recloses back bearish. Remember, that's our overall bias. But we take shorts once the hourly closes back below here, all the way down into here. But we can't take shorts for that big position until this hourly does actually close back bearish. But that's still, 25 minutes away. That's still a possibility. If we reflip bullish from here now again after regrabbing these lows, it's still valid and I'll still look for it. And I'll probably take it on the break of the body instead. Like here. 5 minute close, grabbing the lows. Still holding this support here on gold. It's not. I'm watching the 30 down here. The 30 is still invalid. I'm not getting too glued on this 5, but if this 30 can still reflip bullish, it would still make a lot of sense. Here. You're still holding this level. You're still holding this level. You've just wicked out the lows. You still could easily drive up into here. Break the current 30. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yep, absolutely. That's what I did just have in on this high. So if we do start re-getting back above here, yeah, definitely. I'll look to get long from here or risk off that low and see if we can drive this up. That's definitely a possibility, which you may look to put in soon, actually. Let's see. How's the 15 looking? Yeah, 15's looking alright. Since I've got these new monitors, I've got them horizontal. Having the 15, the 5, and the 30 all in one picture is absolutely amazing. I didn't know I didn't do this sooner. Yeah, I'm gonna put in a buy stop on the flip of this body. I'm only gonna go in half here, which is the flip of the body. Because if this 30 can reflip back bullish, we should be in for a good drive. So here's the point where the 30 will start to flip bullish. Look here, 30. To me, it looks good to continue grabbing these highs at least before then we see this sell-off. If this 5 does close doji again, or you re-break these lows, again, we can just cancel the order and wait. But I don't want to see this push up and then look and be like, why didn't I take that? Because it makes sense, you know, the 5 minutes rejected, you re-grab the lows, you're holding 5-minute support, 30's finding support, 15-minute close bullish. To me, there's no reason to not take this trade. If it doesn't work out, who cares? To me, there's no reason to not take it. Yeah, Sean, yeah. 24.36. 24.36 is going to be when this 30 starts to flip bullish. And if you get tagged in on this 5, you'll risk off this 5 low, and you'll be risking like 11 ticks. So you're risking 11 ticks to see if you can spike up much higher. So you're going for at least a 1 to 2 here. And I will be managing once we do grab these highs here. Which you may, you know, now we take the breakdown. It's about 12. It's not bad. But I think we can, we're not going to tap into this and then drop. We're going to spike it out more. So I reckon we can hit 20 pretty quick. If this 5 doesn't close above this level here, then I will be wary of, here's your support, here's your resistance, you may just range. But let's see. It's looking nice so far. $30's looking really good here as well. Come on, Goldie. Give us this flip. See if this 30 can have this nice drive.
Order filled.
Oh, there we go. What the hell? That's a shit fill. Alright. Alright, cool. I'm in this here. I'm risking off this current 5 low. Only risking about 12 ticks. Seeing if we can get this nice drive higher here on gold. Let me mute that order filled. I don't like that. Don't do that. That sound gives me nightmares. Management will be around these, remember, like I said, around these highs. A lot of people will be trying to sell here on gold. Stops are going to be above this high. So as soon as we do grab these highs, we'll manage risk, but we're trying to take this higher. I do want to see this 5 minute actually close bullish though, which is looking like we're about to. 2-1. Yeah, it's a nice 5 minute close. Yeah, that's a good close. Now we want to see a bottom wick and a drive. If we get an instant top wick, we'll be wary. We want to see a bottom wick. So you may come back down to our entry, which is fine. We need that bottom wick for it to continue pushing higher. And now we have a pretty decent level where we can start to manage this trade. If this trade now closes back below here, well then we'll very likely range and we can actually just cut the trade like somewhere down here. So we have an area where we can manage this trade now. Close back below here, you'll just range. I didn't get the best of filter actually. Kind of, a little bit funny. Yeah, true. It's very true, Carl. I hate it, but oh, who got that entry? Oh, nice. Someone got bottom wick entry. Yeah, beautiful. You took the buys down here. That was a great entry, and you could risk off them lows. That was a very good trade. Good job. Very nice entry. Yeah, nice entry. Very good trade. 15 is create that nice bottom wick, starting to flip bullish as well. Look at that 15. 15 is looking good. Every time frame's looking good here now. We just need that volume. How much are we risking on this? With my entry wasn't the best entry. We'd be risking about about 11 ticks, which is nice. I'll go break even once we clear these highs here. These highs here. I'm not going to go break even just yet because our entry is around a level where we could bottom wick into before pushing up. So you can't really go break even just yet. But as soon as we do clear this area, yep, definitely. Like I say, if we close back below here now, then the 15 will be leaving a wick rejection of this resistance and I'll manage straight away. I want to see this 5 have a nice drive. If this 5 doesn't close nice and bullish, you can just manage it. Because we are in a bit of a range here. It's not going to be the only trade of the day, so. There you go, now he's starting to flip bullish. There you go. Now you're getting the spike up here on Goldie. Come on, Gold, liquidate the highs. As soon as you grab these highs, yeah, we'll go break even. Because this is where anyone who's shorting here, stops are going to be above that high. So as soon as we grab them highs, that'll be where people have been stopped out. You grab them previous hourly highs, then we could look for the overall shorts. Actually, I'm going to go break even now. You've came down, you're now coming back up. So if you re-come back down, you're probably going to range. So I'm going break even there on gold. Because you've come down, you've come back up. If you come back down again, the 15 is probably going to close respecting this resistance, and I don't want to be in. So I've gone to break even there on gold. My entry's at 36.1. 36.1. Oh, there you go. So currency's grabbing the highs. So I'm going to close. Just closed one contract there. I'm going to trail below this like this aggressively. Cool. There you go. I just closed full. I just got out full there. Because you're liquidating these highs and now you can start to go short. So there's that trade done. In one 5-minute candle, you liquidate these highs. Anyone who was shorting here on gold, they've just been stopped out. They had their stops above here. As soon as we liquidate these highs, we can flip the bias and now go short. So if you guys did get that trade well done, I just closed full. I started to trail aggressively and it just took me out. So that's great. I got it for about $230 in 5 minutes. Very nice. Very, very nice. What did you hit? Did you hit 20? Yeah, you did actually hit 20 as well. I didn't get the full 20. I closed one as soon as we started grabbing these highs. Then I started to trail here and it just got me out. But yeah, very nice quick trade. Beautiful. Closed full, $450. Nice. W's in there. Get them W's in there. 27 ticks. Everyone's getting the W's in there. Look at that. Good work.
Where's the enthusiasm? You promised me.
All right. Look at that. Beautiful. Good work. Yeah, nice. W's. Look at that. Good work, guys. Amazing. Beautiful. Very quick little scalp there. 5 minutes. Grabbing these highs before we then look for the overall shorts, and that's all this is. So we start closing back below here. We can use that profit to then take the overall bias today, which is the shorts. Ordering my gold Lambo. You're back. Look at this, very nice gold bias today here. Liquidating previous hourly highs before seeing potential shorts. Very nice, quick little scalp. Beautiful. But yeah, our overall bias is short. So, you start grabbing these highs, closing back below here. We're gonna take the sells. That's the overall bias. But now at least we've got these buys up, so we're covered. Even if you just got 10 to 15 of that, that's amazing. Hold on, that's in 5 minutes. With Goldie number plates. Do you stream to your Discord? Yeah, we're on Zoom right now as well, man. Yep. Great one, Aaron. Thank you, man. Just passed my 100k combine with that trade. Amazing, man. Amazing. Very nice. Like I said, like every single time frame was lining up there that there was no reason to not take it. We had to take it. 30 was grabbing lows. 15 faked out, closed bullish, 5-minute morning star. You know, every single time frame was lining up there. No delay on you. No, there's no delay because it's on Zoom. The YouTube one, I haven't put one on, so it will just be whatever YouTube. Like, it should just be a couple of seconds. Love from Norway, thank you, man. Yeah, the guys who got the buys from here, that was beautiful. Even here was actually really nice. I didn't see that one as clear because the 30 was still closing, but the buys from that one were really nice. But even here, still very nice. Very, very nice. London volume in July so far. I missed it last week, but I was looking back. It's been fucking amazing recently.
Yeah, I've noticed it's been better for me.
It's been amazing, hasn't it?
In the evenings, it's been very good.
Yeah.
Especially last week. I had a very good last week.
Good man.
Probably my best ever week in trading, to be fair.
Really? Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
And not to do with pips or money, it's just how I was mentally as well with the trades.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's amazing. In the zone. In the zone. Do a recap, please. Yeah, absolutely, John. Yep, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'll make this into a whole YouTube video where we'll recap this trade. Yep, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I haven't lost yet in July.
You haven't lost in July?
No.
Well, wait.
Genuine.
Must be nice.
Just last 6 days ago was my last trade.
That's good. That's amazing. We're going to get this hourly close in 12 minutes on gold. If we close back below here, now that, remember, these buyers, we were buying up into price needing to grab these highs before the overall sells. Well, now that we've grabbed these highs, if we start closing back below here, we got shorts all the way down into here. And that's the main trade. This was just a quick scalp to regrab hourly highs. As soon as we close back below here, we got sells down into there. Oh, sorry, I forgot switching. Sorry. Here. This was, we were buying up, like we said earlier. Price, even if you're going to see this push down, you need to regrab these hourly highs. So we bought up into that. Very small scalp, but it's still, you buy up into these hourly highs. If we now get back below, like here, you got shorts all the way down into here. And that's all that trade was. That's what we spoke about before. So it's a very, very, very nice little quick scalp. As soon as you, and like I said as well, you know, the amount of people who would have been short here on gold, trying to do something like that would have been crazy. Everyone tries to short that resistance. Well, where's their stop going to be above that high? Well, that's not how gold moves. Even if gold's going to have a big push down, you're going to grab these highs. You're always going to grab the highs. So this is a retail trap. So we were buying up into where most people were trying to sell. And as soon as you grab these highs and reject, you know, if we could have kept running, I would have trailed this aggressively. But as soon as you grab these highs, we have to start managing our trade. And because our entry's here, this could easily come back down, tap this entry before going higher or going lower. So taking profit at these highs as well is also worth it. And you did actually hit like around 20. I wasn't quick enough to take all 20. But yeah, that's what that play was. There's a very nice quick little scalp there. Good execution. Markets have been very, very nice today so far. Very, very nice. But yeah, the 30 here was probably the cleanest. That's what I say. Look, I'm absolutely loving these screens. Liquidate 30 lows, retested, 30 made sense. 15, fake out, retest. Every single time frame lined up, and that's you know, always the best plays. Sometimes, you know, you go on the charts and time frames aren't really making sense. That's fine. Just wait till they do, because they will at some point. Like here, every single time frame had the opportunity, which we don't see super often, but when it does, it's good. You know, you had a 30-minute liquidity grab. You had hourly highs needing to get grabbed. You had a 15-minute fake out, and you had a 5-minute morning star. You had a confluence on every single time frame. So you had 5, 15, 30 and hourly. You had 4 different reasons to take them buys there on gold. Do I have to go 6 minutes? I think oil just hit support. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm going to set an alert here on gold just in case we move. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'll have a look at euro as well. Someone will take a look at euro. Oh, that was that potential head and shoulders I was watching yesterday. Nah, oil straight back down. Oil is a different animal. Yesterday, we had the weekly close. What's your... Yeah, big support. I mean, it's at a pretty decent level. It doesn't give me any reason to think it's at its findings. It's definitely at support, but it doesn't give me any reason to think it's found support just yet. But it is at a very nice area. Yeah, this area is going to be interesting. If I want longs, if you want longs because you think it's finding some support, just wait for it to get back above like that area. Close back above there, confirm the support, then you can look for the longs. Then overall longs, yeah, would be pretty nice. Someone wanted me to look at euro as well. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. Yeah, great. Is it a futures? Do they have a futures?
I don't know.
I'll have a look, man. Euro, yeah, euro's at a very, very big level of resistance. Kind of same as gold. You know, if we think gold can have a very steep overall pullback, you know, euro could do the same thing. Euro could have a very, very decent pullback soon. Yesterday did actually liquidate previous daily highs, held the resistance. So yeah, euro could start to pull back. I don't trade it personally, but if anyone does, yeah, you could see euro pull back down to these areas. Yeah, gold pushing up a little bit more here, which is okay. I'm just waiting for this hourly close in 7 minutes before we look for something else. Wouldn't have a... they would have actually come back. My entry wasn't that nice. That would have actually got me a break even. So I'm glad to secure where we did. You guys who got the entries from down here, that was beautiful. Well done on that entry. I wasn't that good of an entry, but what is it? What is it under? Grain. Do you know the ticker for it? Is it a futures? No. I'll see it. Bye guys, done for the day. Yep, nice one, man. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, man. We're looking at... Let's go wait for this hourly close here on gold. Hourly's still very bullish, you know. Here you're holding this support. If you close above, you're going to come much higher. I'll be looking for sales once you close back below. To me, there's no reason to short it just yet. We're closing bullish. Well, we'll see. We've got 5 minutes. We may as well wait for it. Nothing's going to happen that crazy in 5 minutes, so rather than trying to jump in a trade right before the hourly close, just wait to see how it closes. Reach all-time highs this week? I don't know. I don't think so. Overall, possibly, but I think gold needs to pull back first. I think you're going to see I mean, even if you do, I don't think it will be long-lived. You could grab these highs and start to have a deep pullback. Or even grab these highs and start to have a deep pullback. I still like gold to come back down to like Friday lows. I think that's a pretty interesting area. Yeah, it's some very, very interesting areas, man. Very, very big levels coming on Goldie. I think it's going to be a big week this week. How are we looking? 2 minutes. Yeah, we had a fucking 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock push yesterday on gold was it was fucking beautiful, bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. $30-minute is still looking very bullish here. Still looking very bullish for now. Could we have more buys? Yeah, possibly. I mean, if this hourly, does actually close above and give an instant bottom wick, yeah, I don't really see any reason why you wouldn't continue to push up. You just broken above this level here, bottom wicked, and now you're re-breaking higher. So if you get another bottom wick, I mean, you are coming into this very strong resistance, which is something to watch. But in terms of trading what we see, yeah, there's no reason why you can just continue to see this push. Do a video on how to apply scalp strategy swing trading. It's honestly just the exact same thing, just on the instead of execute on the 5-minute, you just execute on the 15 or 30. It's honestly just the exact same thing, the exact same principles. Oh, look at that! Did anyone survive that bottom wick? Did you guys close full? I'm fully out. I closed full, but it's still re-breaking high. You had a 5-minute came back down, re-grabbed the lows, and now you're still pushing back up.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. Me too, man. So hourly, that hourly just closed bullish with no top wick. Oh, now you got a little one. Yeah, hourly's just closed bullish, instant top wick, which makes me think you could start to find some resistance. But I'm not going to short it just yet. It's a very, very nice candle. I wish if we had just ran from our entry, we'd have been chilling. Missed my stop loss by 1 tick, hit my break even, so we're pushing up to him. Yeah. Crazy. Done for the night. I still 360. Yeah, good job, man. See you tomorrow, man. Oh, I missed your TP and then came back down to edge it. Oh, that's fucking horrible, man. That's horrible.
I never put TPs.
What's that now? Look at that. 32. Second one today. What are the odds? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Look at this. Still pushing. Pushing.
Oh, Goldie.
I'm going to be coming all the way back up into here now. This is a very, very strong push. Look at this. Big breakout yesterday. Come all the way back down. Held this support. Just re-breaking higher. So could we be coming all the way up to yesterday's highs? Let me have a look at the daily on this chart down here. Yeah, I think so. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't now come grab yesterday's highs actually by looking at this. Take a look at the daily, guys. You're very, very close on the daily to yesterday's highs. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't re-grab it. Still in the push, 28 ticks. Yeah, nice, man. Amazing. Good hold. Been in long since 25.9 on the futures or on the currency. I assume the currency.
Good question.
25.9. If it's on the currency, you're long from about 540 London, which is amazing. Futures. Still long from 25.9. 35.9. Oh, down here. Wow. Oh, from the Asian session? Yeah, nice. Yeah. Along with that support, amazing, man. Very nice. Very, very nice. Mirror these executions. It's a great hold, man. Great hold. Still pushing. Still pushing. You are coming into a very key area, though. A very, very big area. This is a huge level of resistance. Look at it on the hourly. I do think anyone who's buying this Asian move up, they're going to be taking profit around here. But the hourly did just close bullish, so I'm not going to... I can't take sells just yet. Not just yet. Not just yet. Yeah, coming into a very decent area. So I can see this steep reaction straight away. It's a big area, big area. I'd like to take shorts once we get maybe back below here, and the shorts could give a very decent downside move. Did you touch that touch trend line? Not quite.
Been using trend lines a lot more lately.
Yeah, I've been trying to look at the man. Yeah. Been trying to see.
Compliments more than anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Trying to see what most people are looking at, and you kind of got this, this trend line coming down here. So I would imagine a lot of people will be waiting for price to come down here and then go long. So if we could short into that and down into here, then that'd be beautiful.
Beautiful.
And gold does tap into these trend lines a lot as well. Doesn't necessarily respect them, but it taps into them a lot.
Yeah.
Streaming times are 7 till 9 AM London time. So we've been on for about an hour, man. I'll stay on for at least another hour. Yeah, hourly close bullish. Yeah, at least maybe I could consider a 15 closure. If the 15 close, like, you know, now you've just wicked some highs. If the 15 closes aggressively bearish and top wicks, well, then you've got a decent stop loss. So you could take some sales before that. But yeah, ideally, you do want to see it getting back below here. So I'd want to see, you know, at least a 15 bearish close, which I'm watching on this other chart up here. Nice 5 close there. And this is the reason that, you know, this is the reason we took these buys, so we could be exposed to the fact that anything up here can happen. If you take the buys up here, you know, you're already covered. And whatever happens up here, who cares? You've got your buys. If we can get a nice, clean opportunity to take sells, I will definitely take sells. But I'm not necessarily trying to force a trade because I didn't take advantage of these longs. You know, we're in a pretty win-win situation right now.
Win-win.
Win-win. All we do is win.
I had that song in my head as well. Do you rather the sideways screens?
I love the sideways screens now, man. I wish I did this sooner.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing, man. Just having like all of the, like, because you don't need, you know, on a curved monitor you have loads of like chart in one room, but it's like I don't need to see, you know, like all this. I just want to see what's going on here. So if if I can have a constant eye on the other time frames, it's been super nice so far.
That is true.
Rather than having like one big chart with one big time frame, I'd rather have 3 of them divided up, which you can do on the the big curve monitors, but yeah, they're really, really nice. Might have to get a few more. No, I don't need any more.
A few more.
I'm gonna get 4. I'm gonna be caved in here like this. There's screens all around me.
You could run in NASA, so.
Yeah.
Be coming back, holy cow.
And then I've got like a 4th one up here that can just keep for anything else. This is looking quite nice. Keep an eye on the bias. Yeah, absolutely, Bradley. Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely. Like I say, this trade, the longs that we took was nice because I'm constantly seeing how the 50, because not all the time is the 15 and 30 and the 5 going to all make sense, but sometimes one time frame will be more clear than the other. So if you can see all of them, it's definitely helping so far. And yeah, all I'm waiting for here is I'm just watching this 15 chart above. I just want to see 15 kind of close back below here, and we can start to look for some shorts. I think I'll wait for 4-hour close. Yeah, it's an hour and 50 away. It's not a bad idea. I won't be waiting that long, but yeah, it's not a bad idea, man. This, to me, this move up here just looks so corrective that you could just retrace all of this noise in like one candle. In one good candle, you could just retrace like 90% of this move. And then, not necessarily right now. It doesn't have to come in now. It could maybe come in with the news later on. But it's a good level. 60-inch TV. Yeah, it's crazy. You get like 8 charts on that bad boy.
They're not that expensive.
Sorry?
They're not that expensive. I'm looking on eBay now.
Yeah, you could. Oh yeah, let me see. I just seen a message. Yeah, you could get some. You could get some pretty. Oh, that's nice. The Dell ones. Yeah, that's a very good price, man. Yeah, they're 22 inches. Yeah, it's a very good price. Yeah, they're very good, man. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get that.
Yeah, it's honestly been I may have only had it for a couple of days, but so far it's been amazing. I really like it. 250 inches for 250. Wow, 50 inches.
What?
That's huge. Damn, that's huge. I got so mine are 232s. You probably don't need 32s though, but it's quite nice.
The screen on my parents is 34. I'll have to get that back.
Sorry, man.
My screen in my parents is 34.
34, yeah.
This one's 30.
And I have mine divided up into like 3 sections, because on Windows you can like drag and drop it, so it automatically goes into like splits the screen into 3. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Uh, 5 minutes still trying to push up here on gold. 15's about to close in 3 minutes. It's still overall bullish. Nothing just yet. This is the last 5 of the 15. So if we want to see this 15 give us some sells, we want this 5 to close bearish. If this 5 doesn't close bearish, this 15 may close doji. Open here, close here. Use 2 monitors and 1 laptop. Yeah, nice. Yeah. That's a good ban. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna run to the toilet, then we'll stay on for a little bit longer. 2 seconds. Pushing back high here on gold now. I'm saying if you get too glued to sells, you broke above, you held this level, you're still pushing higher. There's no, for me, no reason to take the sells just yet. Look at that. You can take sells once you find resistance, but be open to the fact that this is support where you'll need to also either manage your position or look to take the other side. We're always here to trade what we see. Look at that. Resistance, you broke above. You held it regardless of what you think could happen. This is what's happening. You found resistance, but you also have support in an intraday uptrend. 15 just closed doji, so it's kind of getting a little bit messy now. I'm not going to go long just yet. 15 is pretty messy. 30 is still pushing up, but the 30 flip was back down here. So if I wanted to buy this current 30, it was back down here, not up here. But I've only just spotted that level now. Which broker do I use? This here is top step for funding. And then for personal, I use Blueberry Markets. Still pushing up here. Yeah, you're probably going to get a quick spike out of these highs here. It's only 10 ticks, not worth it, but you're very likely going to spike these highs. Yep, I use MT5 early money. Yep, MT5. I'm enjoying a chocolate chip cashew bar.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm enjoying it, but I'm eating it.
beautiful.
What a push. What a push. No bottom wiggle in this 15 as well. So the reason I'm not in this buy is there's no bottom wiggle on the 15. 15 just opened and straight pushed up. I still think the cleanest buys so far this morning were here. 7 AM here. This was probably the nicest buys. Buys we took were still good, but the cleanest buys was down here. $30 pips to 3 contracts. Yeah, nice, man. That's amazing. Still holding. That's amazing, man. Good job. Good hold. We got in from here. It didn't dick around for so long. Yeah, we would have been up like 40. Had some runners at 40. That's amazing.
Nice running.
Yeah, very nice run. Very nice.
Good, very nice.
Especially look at this 30. You were just trading the 30. Look at that. Beautiful. Grab the lows, held the support. Really nice.
US 100 either dropped on the 15.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wowee. Oh shit, yeah.
Boom. Well, well, be well.
Wowee. Seven AM, yeah, started to sell off. Pull back. Yeah, big
Contract
drop.
there.
There's a big drop.
Done for the month.
That's crazy. How much is that? Big drop. Oil chilling. Euro futures pushing as well. What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Held the support, crowd the lows, pushing.
Very nice.
What's that about? Almost 25 ticks. Yeah, so this is the reason I trade gold. And that is taken. That's a very decent push. That's just about 20 ticks. But yeah, you got the 1 minute
I
man.
had longs on S&P yesterday evening about 3 o'clock,
Hmm.
but I got taken up to break even.
Oh damn.
Mm.
Yeah, huge push.
By the time I looked again,
No, still no bottom wick on this 15. I mean, if you close above here, then you know there's a high chance you're easily gonna just 30, 40 ticks fill in this wick from yesterday. If you can get back above here, you get back above there. That's buys into yesterday's high. You look at the daily here. You'd be very surprised to see it drop from here without re-grabbing yesterday's high. Kind of what we just did in the hourly. If you're going to need to have a drop down, could you re-grab these highs? Yeah, I think so. But it is also a big strong 30 support, 30 resistance, sorry. So it could dip back down, then we close above, and then maybe buys later on. It's been a pretty nice breakout so far. That 15 fake out was very nice. 15 fake out here. Broke above.
very nice.
Retested. If you sniped an entry from down there, what's that? 50 ticks. Look at that. That makes our trade look shit now. That was a lovely push.
No. On 530 on gold, rejected that VWAP very, very well.
On the 5?
Yeah, on 15.
Let's have a look.
15.
Yeah. Very well.
And there's a nice level going across as well. 24, 25, 500.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to have to leave you.
Alright, man. No worries.
Right, have a good one, guys.
You too, man.
And see you soon.
See you tomorrow, man.
Great trade today.
Thank you, man.
Well done.
See you, man.
See you guys.
Bye. Bye. Entering a buy in euro? Nah. Euro's already had a push. It's already pushed. It depends. I mean, it depends if you're looking for a swing trade or a scalp, but nah, I wouldn't be. If you wanted to buy euro, it was down here when you were finding support. Back down at these lows. Buying up here, it's already pushed. You can't buy it there. It's already had the run. You're gonna be buying down here, not here. I'm hoping we can get another entry here on gold, but it's not really giving anything just yet. Especially not with no bottom wick on this 15. I am looking for another trade here, but I don't have anything just yet. You know, once this 5 minute closed back bullish, you got buys into here, but this 5 minute open and just pushed up, so you can't take that. You're not trying to catch them ones, so don't look back and be like, fuck, how did I miss that? Your job isn't to try and catch these ones. You can only get long once this closes back bullish. People shorting here, stops are above that high, so you can buy up into that, but you needed a bottom wick before that. So since then, we haven't really had another re-entry here just yet. Since our original buys, there's nothing just yet. But we're now really breaking back above this level. So we're going to have buys into here very soon, which is going to be a very nice trade. Buys up into that high. 30, 40 ticks. Did you get enough of that liquidity sweep? Yeah, we took buys early, man, from down here. We took buys. We took these buys. Where is it? Here. Got long here into here. Yeah, look at this. Now you're pushing. Shows no fucking bottom wick on this 15. You know, if this 15 does close strong and gives a bottom wick, you know, amazing. Buys up into them highs make a lot of sense. But I just want to see this 15 close because there's no bottom wick on it. There's no bottom wick, so I have to wait to see it close and then buy the next 15. I'm not trying to buy against a 15 with no bottom wick. I'll wait for it to close and then I'll take it. If you come back down bottom wick into here, you know, it's a 40 tick range. It's a very, very large range. A very worthwhile range, that's for sure. Even if you take half of it, like we did before, amazing. Look like a nice setup. Yeah, it was, man. Yeah, it was really clean. Every time frame was lining up well. You had this liquidity up here. People jump in shorts here, stops above that high, so we're buying up. Yeah, buying up into that. We couldn't really hold any runners because then wait out the highs started to come back down, but then you kind of broke out again. That 30 is just looking fucking beautiful now as well. 30 close here in 2 minutes as well, which is nice. 30s again, looking beautiful. He's looking really nice. You could have a quick drive into yesterday's highs as well. So if we can get it, cool. But 30's about to close in 2 minutes, so let's just see how it's going to close. It's only 8:30 London time as well. You've got plenty of time here. And because there's no bottom wick on this 15, maybe the next 15 could open, tap into that level, which would create the missing bottom wick on the other one, and then see the drive up. It's that big, strong, huge area. What also wouldn't surprise me is if you don't grab these highs and pull back, and then news is what takes it to grab them highs. Also possible. How do you know when a market's overextended? I mean, if it's just been creeping up for so long, yeah, you can sometimes say it's overextended, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how you you don't really need to worry about if a chart's overextended. If you're breaking above, retesting and pushing higher, you know, just keep going long. But if you worry about it's overextended, then you'll miss the clear buys up. So you don't have to really worry about if it moves. I never really think, you know, sometimes I can be like, oh yes, move might be a little bit overextended if you haven't grabbed any lows for a while, if you haven't pulled back. Like here, you know, if you had this huge move up yesterday, well, you wouldn't be buying this because this is a very overextended move because it's just been straight bullish. You haven't really pulled back. You need to pull back before pushing. So if it's just been on a straight run, you know, you don't want to be buying up here. You want it to pull back and then you want to buy. But here, to me, this doesn't look very overextended at the minute. You could still keep creeping up. But if you just think it's overextended, you try short and you'll get trapped. That's what gold can do. Oh no, what's this? That is funny. Is that on Trading View? We've all been there. It's crazy. That's the thing, man. Gold is not one to trade against, because it can creep up, looking like it's going to pull down. It can just keep going up and up and up and up and up and up. If we could break it, then likely retrace. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. There is still the possibility that you do retrace and then grab it towards news, and I don't want to miss them sells either. 15 failed to close above, so did the 30. 30's failed to close above. Instant top wick. Could you pull back? Maybe. No, it's not a bad instant top wick. You short the flip of the 15. You risk off that high, but there's just no... I don't really have any downside targets anymore, because you've just been in this bullish trend. I don't really want to jump in the shorts just yet. But that was a nice close above, close back below. If you close back above, then you got longs, but you just closed on the 15 and 30, respecting this big resistance. And it's an instant 15 top wick as well. Or if you even wanted to take it as a top wick entry, because you have no bottom wick, you short into the bottom wick. I do that sometimes, but not when it's this high. Because it is a very nice 15's rejected. You've re-grabbed the highs, you've held the resistance, you're top wicking. So could this retrace? Maybe. But the 30 is still creating, you know, bullish price action. You broke above the level, you held it, you've broken above, so I don't really want to be the first one trying to short here. Just yet, anyway. Not yet. Don't need to be. I didn't watch the futures chart. I do here. I do the analysis on this currency chart, man. Execute on the futures. Close above here, and I'll look for longs again. It won't go higher before retail sales. Who knows? Let me just close my eyes. We'll give it to this 15 close. The 30's looking like you're gonna re-grab the highs. The 15's looking like it could print an evening star. 5 minutes close back below, so we're not really lining up like we were before just yet. The 30 would make the most sense to re-grab the highs. One minute here, look at that. 1 minute evening start. Look at that. 20. Head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Same to the lows, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Bit of a range. Let's see if this 5 minute closes above bottom wick. You know, I made it some more longs into the highs. He just kind of gapped up there. It's pretty weird. He just gapped up there. Gapped up, quick little bottom wick. Only thing about taking the longs here is what, 8 ticks. Yeah, you see, broke above. $15 re-breaking the previous highs. Is that 15 got no bottom wick again? That's crazy. Yeah, no bottom wick on the 15 again. No bottom wick on this current 30 either. That's crazy. So if we were to take the buys, if we did get the bottom wick in there, as soon as we start grabbing these highs, we'd have to manage. Yeah, hard to long here. I agree, man. Yeah, I'm not really liking the looks of buys up here just yet. Because it's such a strong level that, you know, even if we are to grab yesterday's highs, it's that strong of a level that anyone who is buying gold here, they're going to be taking profits here. So you could still have a deep pullback before them potentially doing that. Which is why I'm a bit skeptical of taking buys here, especially when this 15 has no bottom wick. There's no bottom wick. This could easily come back down and create one on the 15 here. Past 2 50-minute candles haven't created any wicks to the downside. So could this be a grab of previous 15s to then come back down? Maybe. Kind of hard to buy up here. It's also kind of hard to sell it just yet as well. Five-minute wicking at the highs here. I was hoping we could get another entry, but I don't really see much just yet. If the 15 doesn't really show us too much, you know, I may close the charts for now and come back, because we have had a nice trade today. I don't want to give it back, but there's nothing just yet. So we'll see how this 15 closes. If it doesn't close with a bottom wick, I'll let you guys go early, and then we can just wait for the hourly close. Touch with new performance stats. Yeah, it's really nice, man. Yeah, big fan of it. It's really, really clean. Really, really clean, man. Yeah, a big fan of it. Big fan of it. They've done a very good job on it. Five minutes just wicking out these highs here, trying to close back below. You just grab previous 15 and 30 highs. No bottom wick on this 30 either. That's the 30 open right there. Could we start to pull back? I mean, if we get back below, could we look for it to pull back down into these regions for a little sell? For a half risk maybe, just to get a feel for it? Yeah, maybe. I would only go half risk though, because I don't want to give back anything to the buys, because we have been bullish so far today. But to see an initial reaction off this 30 resistance, yeah, it makes sense. But I would need to see the 5-minute breakdown a little bit more before I was to take any sells. Because as it stands, you've closed above here. I'd want to see it get back below and then sells, maybe back down into these areas. Kind of creating a little bit of a range for now. It's not surprising after you've seen such a big push up today. This main push started around 7:10 London time, so since 7:10 we have been bullish for about 70 ticks. So to go sideways for the next hour, yeah, wouldn't be that crazy. So you have a huge push up, you go sideways, and then you have the push. Push down, go sideways, and then you have the continuation. So the last 5 of the 15 here. See if we get back below. If this 15 can find the resistance, then we can look for pullbacks to maybe grab some 15 lows. If anyone did miss the buys from earlier, don't worry. I will recap it into a full trade breakdown as well. Oh. I had a break from the screen soon. I'll wait for this 15 close. I don't want to get too burnt out before pre-New York as well. Been staring at these screens since about 6 a.m. London time. It's almost like two and a half hours. We started taking the longs earlier from here around 6 a.m. London time, almost 3 hours actually. Took the longs here, here, and here. So 3 long positions today. I'll show you guys what I am considering. What I've seen a lot recently is you have these beautiful liquidity levels that needs to get grabbed, but I've seen a lot recently is price can come very close to it, but if there's news, you can just respect it, keep selling off, and then when the news comes out, then you spike it. So if you try and buy up into it pre-news, sometimes it can get tough. So I would only look for buys up into these levels only if the 15 can come down, grab some lows, re-break the highs, and then have the push. That's the only way I'd be looking for these longs. Come back down, grab some lows, close back above this level, and then you have the nice like 40 tick range. But to me, it's kind of too bullish here to want to buy it just yet. Unless you close above now, in the next 15 you bottom wick and then maybe re-break them highs, you could look for that. But I personally won't wait that long. I'll wait for the next hourly. But this is why you don't short gold. You try and short gold of all these rejections, you keep getting squeezed out here, 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 and now here every single time. And then by the time most people get squeezed out, then literally one candle can retrace the whole move. But you don't want to try and predict that. You just want to keep just taking sells for no reason. Because it can keep squeezing against you and keep stopping you out. And that's what gold does. That's why people hate gold so much. And that's why if you learn to trade what you see, that's why gold can move very, very simple. Look at the 30. You break above, you retest, you push higher. You break above, you retest, you push higher. There's no reason to sell. Even from back down here in the Asian session, you had this range. You broke out of it, bottom wicked and pushed higher. You had that support, you faked out, broke back above, you pushed higher. So let's see, it's 15 is about to close bullish here on gold. No bottom wick on the past two 15-minute candles, which is quite surprising, but it is what it is. That's not something you see very often, but it happens, clearly. The only reason we're not in these buys yet is because you haven't had any bottom wick on these 15s. How can you tell if it's going to retest or it's going to reverse? Well, you only ever notice a fake out when it closes back above or below. So you just react to it being a retest. If it's not a retest and it closes as a fake out, then just react to the fake out. Your job isn't to try and predict fake outs and liquidity grabs, it's just to react to them. Like here on gold. You weren't to know this was a fake out until it closed. But your job isn't to try to take longs once it closes below. You take longs once it closes above. Then you take fake outs. If you want to take sells before that, that's great. But when the sells don't work and it fakes out, cool, go long. You never want to be trying to predict a fake out or predict a liquidity grab. You just react to them. Even when prices, you know, breaking above here, retesting. If you think that's going to be a fake out, you miss clear buys. You miss very, very simple buys. Even down here today, you broke above, you retested, you grabbed below, you held above the support, you kept pushing higher. Fake outs are only confirmed once it actually closes above or below. Just closed my position, 45 ticks, 3 contracts. That's amazing, man. What a hold. Great hold, man. Great, great hold. Beautiful hold, man. Well done. Very nice hold. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Mount. What's going on? Best platform for gold in USA? I use Top Steps, pinned to the top. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, plans all that's it, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, my plan's all about fake outs and liquidity grabs and stopping people out, but it's also all about reacting. Uh, 45 ticks for 3 contracts. Isn't that $1,350, $1,350? I'm not too sure. Sounds something about that. One contract would be 450, so 450 times 3. Yeah, something around that, yep. Sounds about right. Yeah, 1.3. Yeah, nice, Raf. Yeah, good hold, man. Nah, so that's an amazing hold, man. Good job. No bottom wick on this 15 again, just straight open push, open push, open push. No bottom wick on the 30 either. If you do just grab these highs, that's fine. It looks like you're about to. Clearly say determination, discipline, treating like a business can make you a very good trading primary income. Yeah, absolutely, man. As these streams do keep me more disciplined as well. These streams keep me very, very, very disciplined. Because if I do something stupid and deviate from a plan, well, I'm gonna look really fucking stupid. I wouldn't do it in front of you guys. So, yeah, these streams definitely keep me accountable and disciplined. Still pushing here though. You actually, I mean, by the looks of it, you did have a very minor bottom wick on that 15. But yeah, you're still pushing. Anyone who's selling here on gold is going to be getting squeezed out. Squeezed out above this high. That's where I wanted to buy into, but there's just been no entry just yet. 15 closed above, just open push, which is fine. I don't mind. We took buys earlier, but I would like to have been in this, but it's okay. But to you guys who did hold it, well done. We were long from all the way, where we like long from all the way back down here earlier. It's a W, yeah, absolutely. Also into trust them, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Top Step are one of the best ones to trust, man. I've been around for like over 12 years. Paid out plenty of times, man. Absolutely. Top Step are very, very trustworthy, man. Yeah, I would never recommend them if they weren't. It's a shame that we didn't get the majority of this push. You know, we got about 15 or 16 of it, which was still great, but this is pushing up. But it is kind of creeping up. Look at that. You're kind of creeping up, rejecting, rejecting, rejecting. This is why I think once you do grab these highs, things are going to get very, very interesting up here. Off the charts, bro. Do something stupid. Yeah, good shout, man. Yep, enjoy. Lock the account out for the day, man. It's a fantastic day. It's amazing work, man. Good job. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. We're not going to get a trade in the next 10 minutes, so we will leave it there. We'll wrap it up. It was a good trade today. We still had a good W. We didn't get to get as much of the position as we wanted, but we still had a good W. So, you guys on Zoom, I will see you guys for the pre-New York session. I'll do a pre-New York market call. We'll wait to see how gold reacts around these highs and then see what the rest of the day brings. So I'll talk to you guys throughout the rest of the day. Good trade today, good discipline, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye. Cheers, guys. All right, YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. We had these good buys on gold today. Unfortunately, we didn't get to maximize it, but you know, still good buys, still taken here on stream. You guys hopefully got some value just from tuning into this free YouTube live stream. If you did, I'd appreciate if you guys drop a little like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will record that trade recap, record that trade into a recap and upload it probably tomorrow for you guys. And we'll be on same time again tomorrow. Be aware there is news later on. Do not blow your account. And I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Trade safe, be smart, and I'll see you next time. Peace.